Girl, why is my hair so dry? I just don't know. Ever since I went natural, I have not been able to keep my hair moisturized. I see everybody on YouTube and everybody on Facebook and all the natural hair groups, and everybody's hair look moist and just beautiful, and my hair over here feeling like a Brillo pad. I just don't understand. I'm moisturizing 15 times a day. I'm wearing a plastic cap at night. I'm spraying it and misting it while I'm at work. I'm putting on every type of leave-in. I'm putting on shea butter. I don't know what to do. If this is your problem, then this video is for you. Okay. The first thing I want to start off doing is I want to start off by showing you my staple products. Y'all hear that? My first staple product is this. Plain old water. H2O. They come out of my sink. That is my first staple product. My second staple product is this. Herbal essences. Y'all can see it. Y'all know what it is. Hello Hydration Conditioner. I use this to co-wash my hair. I do not shampoo. We'll get into that later. I use this to co-wash my hair. Yes, it has silicone. But I do not mind because I do not leave it on my hair. That is not my leave-in. It is simply my co-wash. And silicones do not have an adverse effect on natural hair unless they are allowed to dry on the hair strand. Excuse me. My next product is good old apple cider vinegar. Let me see. With the mother. Good old apple cider vinegar with the mother in it. After I do my co-wash and my hair is detangled, I use my apple cider vinegar. I use 1/3 of a cup of apple cider vinegar to 32 ounces of water. I make that water cool and I rinse my hair. Well, wait first, let me just say, I rinse the conditioner out with water. Then I do my apple cider vinegar rinse on my hair. While the apple cider vinegar is on my head, I'm scrubbing, I'm massaging, because apple cider vinegar will clarify your hair and scalp. Thus, the reason I don't shampoo. I don't need to shampoo because I do an ACV rinse every week. Okay. My next staple product. Great value, all-purpose, vegetable shortening. It's not Crisco. It's the generic. It's the generic. Vegetable shortening. I use vegetable shortening on my hair as one of my sealants. Okay. And my last staple product is castor oil. That is it. Oh, wait a minute. My leave-in. Tresemme Naturals. My leave-in. My last staple product. So there you have water. You have herbal essences. You have castor oil, Tresemme Naturals, apple cider vinegar. 5 products. That's it. My first year being natural, I bought every product known to man. I had a ball. I was a product junkie. I bought it all. I tried it all. I used it all. And the majority of the time, I hated it all. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I am back. Now, let's talk about it. Why is your hair so dry? I wrote everything down that I wanted to say. First, let me say my disclaimer. This is what works for me. I'm not saying it's going to work for you. It may not work for your mama, your cousin, your auntie, your uncle, or nobody else in your family. I'm just saying this is what works for me, and I'm telling you and sharing it with you so that you can give it a try. I'm not guaranteeing that Crisco is going to make your hair grow down to your ass. I'm not saying that. Okay. That's it. Also, let me say, this is what I do. This is what I've learned from my research, and I will not debate it. I will not debate it with anybody. You're entitled to your own views and what you think is great, and I'm entitled to mine and what I think is great. So we're going to respect each other with that. Okay. So your first question is, what do you wash your hair with and how often? If you're washing your hair with sulfate shampoos, sulfates, they strip your hair. The sulfates strip your hair. They have a detergent in it, and you may as well be washing your hair with Dawn dishwashing liquid because you're going to strip your hair. You're stripping all your natural oils, all the products that you put in it, and everything. Everything is gone. You're taking all the life out of your hair if you use sulfate shampoos, which is why I use the apple cider vinegar. Because the same thing that you do with a shampoo, I can do with apple cider vinegar, and my hair is clarified, and it's soft, and it's fluffy, and it's easy to detangle, versus shampoo, where the hair is going to be matted, it's going to be tight, it's going to be hard to comb through. In fact, you're probably not going to be able to comb through it until you get to a shampoo or a conditioner. Okay. How often do you wash your hair? Are you washing your hair once a week? Are you washing your hair once a month? Our hair needs water every day. Our hair needs to be washed in whatever way you choose to wash. I choose to co-wash at least once a week for natural hair. Our hair as African American women is prone to dryness. It's prone to dryness. So we want to use products that are moisturizing, products that are sulfate free, products that are going to make our hair happy. Okay? If you're a person that you love shampoo, you need to look at your pH of the shampoo. Now I know Kimmy Tube explained all of this, but I'm going to say it again because I still get people that ask me why is your hair so dry. The pH of your shampoo should be between 5 and 7. Also, your conditioner should match that and be in between 5 or 7. If you're using a shampoo with a conditioner of 8, with a pH of 8, and you're using a conditioner with a pH of 6, well, then you're kind of defeating your purpose. Okay, and you can find more about pH at thenaturalhavenbloom.com. I'll leave the link in the description box. Okay, so my next question would be, what are you conditioning with? Are you using products that say for dry, brittle, extremely damaged hair? If your hair is not dry, it's not brittle, and it's not extremely damaged, you don't need to use that conditioner. All you need is a good moisturizing conditioner. I absolutely adore this Hello Hydration because it's just a regular conditioner, just a moisturizing conditioner for regular hair. It provides slip, it provides conditioning, it's an excellent detangler. It works for me. So you have to find what works for you, but don't get what you don't need. It's like going to the store, to the drugstore, and you got a little cough. Well, are you going to get a cough syrup, or are you going to get something for a cough and a sore throat and a runny nose and a stuffed up nose, watery eyes, itchy eyes, You know what I'm saying? Don't get what you don't need. If you add in what you don't need, it's unnecessary and you only harming your hair instead of helping it. Okay? After cleansing your hair, use a leave-in conditioner. Use a leave-in conditioner. I cannot say that enough. If you are prone to dryness, use a leave-in conditioner. My leave-in, which is not a leave-in conditioner, but I feel that it is thin enough to be a leave-in, and it also is excellent for detangling. It is sulfate-free and silicone-free. It's the Tresemme Natural. So I use this as my leave-in. Okay. Now, deep conditioning. What are you deep conditioning with? How often are you deep conditioning? If your hair is like mine and it's highly porous, meaning whatever you put on your hair, it still just dries right out. No matter how much you condition it, it dry out. No matter how much you moisturize it, it dry out. That's my hair. That's why another reason I use the apple cider vinegar rinse is to close the cuticle on my hair so that the moisture I've given it is trapped. It's inside my strands. Okay, so my favorite deep conditioner would be the Greek yogurt. I take my Greek yogurt, I mix it with some castor oil, a little extra virgin olive oil, some apple cider vinegar to make sure the pH balance is right again, and then I let that sit on my hair an hour. An hour is all that's necessary. It's not necessary to let products sit on your hair 5 and 6 and 8 and 10 hours. Now if you're being lazy and you want to let it sit on, you know, it is what it is. We all have done it. I do it. So it is what it is. But generally, any deep conditioner that's going to condition your hair, it done did all it's going to do in an hour. Okay? Let me just say that the Greek yogurt is a protein conditioner. My hair happens to love protein. So if you cannot use a protein deep conditioner, then just go out and find a deep conditioner that does not contain protein. I believe the Luster Silk ones and cholesterol ones, all of those can be very nice deep conditioners if you add a little oil to it, add a little bit of your moisturizing conditioner to it, and you make it into a great deep conditioner. And use heat. Use heat. Put your plastic bag on, put a skull cap on, wear that for an hour. Get your hooded bonnet with your plastic cap, sit under your hooded bonnet for an hour. Raise the temperature of your hair so that your cuticle can completely open and the conditioner that you're putting on your hair can be completely taken into your strands. Then, when you finish that, that's when you want to rinse with the cool water and the apple cider vinegar, because the cool water is going to close the strands. The apple cider vinegar is going to close the cuticle of the strands and keep the moisture in your hair. Okay? And finally, this is a big one that is almost funny to me. Every oil is not a sealant. I'm sorry. Every oil, just because it's an oil, does not make it a sealant. Look and do your research. Go online. Every one of us that can look at YouTube got a computer, so it's obvious you can go online. Find out which oils are sealant. If you're using coconut oil, not a sealant. Avocado oil, not a sealant. Olive oil, not a sealant. If an oil can be absorbed into the strands of the hair, it's not a sealant. A sealant is an oil where the molecules are too big to be taken into the hair, and it's going to sit on top of the hair and form a barrier on the hair to keep the moisture in. Now, I think that's about all that I have to give you. That's like the best that I can give. That's everything I know. I just went over 10 minutes, but I wanted to share those things with y'all to to let you know your hair does not have to be dry. It don't have to be dry. Proper procedure prevents poor performance. And we ain't even gonna talk about that, where that come from. But I'm just saying, your hair don't have to be dry. If you have any questions, leave your questions in the comment section. I'm gonna leave a couple links to some really good articles on moisturizing and how to seal your hair, what oils are sealants and what are not, so that you can read the information for yourself and draw your own conclusions and not my conclusions. Because again, like I said in the beginning of the video, this is what works for me. This is what I have found in my research. So this is my thing, and I don't care to debate it. See how sweet that was? It was sweet. Anyway, that's about it. I definitely do appreciate you watching. If you're wondering about this look that I'm wearing today, on my lips is cherry picking from Wet n Wild with a gold eyeshadow over it. I'm sure the little gold flecks are not picking up, but it's a gold eyeshadow over it. Everything else is MAC. Rice paper, embark, brown script. On my cheeks, love thing. What is, I forget the name of black fluid studio, I forget. Anyway, the cream gel eyeliner, whatever, fluid line. The mascara is MAC Studio Fix something. I forget all the names of it, but anyway, everything that I got on except for the lipstick is MAC. That's it. Thanks so much for watching. Give me the thumbs up if you like the video. Bye bye.